one is your energy, your auric field, your whole vibe is so magnetic right now. Very passionate, very sensual. You know why? Because several things, but three I'll mention right now. Because one, you have been taking care of your mental. You have been taking care of your emotional space, your emotional well-being. And it's showing, because it's showing through the balance that you exhibit when you are encountering different things, different energies, different people, right? Number two, you are valuing your inward life, your spiritual life. You are valuing now, you are seeing now that, oh, I can't do this unless I pray. Oh, I can't understand this or have clarity in this unless I take some time to sit and be, you know what I mean? Like you are now, instead of it being like oh, I didn't have time, it's now a must. It's now a necessity, right? Because your destiny is inevitable, because the blessings that are on deck for you are inevitable and they're making their way to you. This is very good. And then the third thing is the pleasure principle. You are finding things that make you happy, whether it's shopping, whether it's taking extra naps throughout the day, whether it's, self-care, whether it's around people, or maybe there's even a new connection that you're in, because some of you, I feel, and I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited and I celebrate with you, and I'm very excited that you have opened yourself up, even let yourself out of the prison, that you had, like thinking, oh, I'm doing something wrong if I allow myself to love, but then realizing that, wait a minute, you are love. You know what I mean? So you're not going to like turn the spigot off or the faucet off. You're going to open yourself up and allow yourself to be loved, and thereby creating more love. Why do you think when people say I was single and nobody even looked at me, but the minute I got into a relationship or the minute I started liking somebody, everybody came out of the woodwork? You know why? Because that's energetic. That means all you do is send out love. Your love light shines. So do you see why you're always told on this journey, do not sit there and stew and be depressed. Do not sit there and marinate in that heaviness and that sadness and feeling that loss and that abandonment and that rejection. Do not wallow in it. Yes, acknowledge those heavy emotions, but do not wallow in it, because you're emitting a frequency. Right? You're emitting a frequency at all times. And you don't even know, right? You don't even know, because it's just like breathing. It's very unconscious, right? So that's why the only thing you can consciously or be aware of is the thoughts. That's the fuel. That's the power. So whatever these things are that you are thinking of, remind yourself to think on what is good and lovely and pure and of good report and praiseworthy. Think on the good things. You already know. You have been well versed in thinking about negativity and being fear-based. You are well versed in that. You came up in that. You were reared in that. Now you are liberated. You are free. So with that, I will just close this by saying that is why you have a magnetic quality about you right now, because you decided to let your pleasure be one of the things that is important to you. Your pleasure, whether it's through self, touching, all that, whether it's through making yourself a wonderful meal, whether it's through redecorating your home or moving some things around for feng shui. It's really showing